Good morning. It is a glorious day.
Breaking news in Southern California.
We are not out of danger.
Firefighters are scrambling dangerous and potentially deadly flames.
Yeah, yesterday was tough, bro. This is freaking hard. Mixing and mastering is Bluetooth device. That's right, my weird range. I was struggling with how to master, but then I had a bright idea. I called a friend.
So I usually use like only 3 plugins and then I throw it into Lander and Lander does all of the rest.
So I asked for help and he very graciously gave me some really great tips and was able to get the master for 2 of the songs. And I'm like, let's go. Feeling a lot more hopeful because yeah, it was a lot of despair yesterday. Still going at it. Man. Right now, the fires are insane to the Palisades fire, and it's scorching the land. I'm actually not going to show you my location. Crazy right now. Like, all evacuation orders, like, you have to leave. These are all the warnings around there, but it's bad. And that's not the only fire. There are 4 other huge ones around. LA is just on fire right now in a bad way. Yeah, 3D is the only song that I can really hear that sounds similar to Off. Specifically, because of the drums, so like if I isolate the drums on Off. Very breakbeat, hip hoppy and bouncy, bouncy, and then you go over to 3D. Mine's a lot more aggressive, which I kind of like. I like that mine's a bit more full. It's been a long day. I don't think I can master anymore. Do you see this? If you want your dreams to happen, you gotta fight harder than anyone else. But sleep is a good thing too. Day 4 of the lock-in week. It's been a very emotionally taxing time, considering all the fires and, I mean, calling so many people and checking on people who are definitely being directly affected, having to evacuate. Some people have really, lost their homes. It's a really, really dire situation out there right now. To also be kind of locking myself in here feels a bit dissociative in a way, while trying to kind of do these songs and things. So it's a really odd experience at the moment. There's still going to be so much aftermath, so keep praying and keep people in your thoughts for sure, because there's a lot of damage that's being done. Yo, so I'm gonna be working now on a new logo for the Yelo brand and everything. So I randomly at like 3 a.m. a couple nights ago, I don't know if I was dreaming, it was kind of lucidly dreaming about kind of what that could look like, and I just put them down because the thing for me is I love purple. And I love using the purple heart on pretty much every social media platform, and even my followers know to only use purple hearts, which I really love. And I was like, why not figure out a way to incorporate that in terms of like the shaping of the logo? And my brain did this, where you kind of have the AY sort of thing. I was like, okay, yeah, cool, but let's see some iterations, and then I'm gonna kind of go off of this one, which I really like, which I think is kind of edgy. I'd want to round off things a bit more so that there is like some sort of heart familiarity, but I was like, oh, this could be really, really cool. So I'm gonna be playing with that and see where it goes. Okay, so far I've got these 4. I like this one a lot. I like that it has that unique face. This one feels too much like a Boomerang logo. This one kind of looks like a Volkswagen logo. Hold on, is it Volkswagen? Right, car logo. Oh yeah, that. Like it has the feel of that right there, which I do not want. And then this feels super wide, so I like this one the most. It kind of conveys the essence of what I was talking about having it being like a heart, but then also having the kind of edge that this has. So I'm gonna do iterations of that. The previous one, which I'll show you here, it's cool, but it's a bit doodly, and I feel like I want something a bit more clean and is more of a symbol, something that can be recognizable from an immediate first look. Okay, so did it. I think it's good. I think now I'm like kind of liking the curvy, but then also liking this at the same time. So I need to maybe find like a split of the difference. All right, super slight difference, super slight. Has a bit of that kind of like sharper feel because I kept the middle the same, and then has a slight outward curve on the lines. You can see it kind of better here. It just slightly goes on the outside. And then I just need to turn it digital. I have essentially gotten down the outlining for it from the pencil stencil. The interesting part will be how I get it to evenly go just outside, because I'm not sure what kind of measuring technique I should do for that. The biggest difficulty will be how to make this perfectly symmetrical, since I'm doing this on an iPad and doing it hand-drawn, so we'll have to figure out some sort of method to do so. Should not be too hard, hopefully. And there we go, the first draft of the new logo. It's really cool.